Ah, good morning. Hello. Apologies for the late start. Mornings are hard when your body hurts. But we carry on. We do our best. I'm gonna be carrying on with some editing. This is our project for the coming week. I managed to troubleshoot some of the stuff from last week, and it looks like it might be working. So I'm gonna have an experiment with that. So yeah. Let's see how it goes. Let me get some music on. Get some chill music going. Hi, Curls. Hi. How are you? Yes, I am EP. It is hard to wake up when you are in pain, but I suppose you know that. So yeah. I just started. I have not been up long. Yeah. Put me gloves on. Keep me hands warm. Not great, but I'm here. Whoa. Amen. Amen, buddies. Woo! This is some bullshit. I said the same thing last week. I had the same problem last week. Which is that it is some bullshit to go to bed and then wake up in more pain than when you started. Like, the fuck? All I did was lie down. How do I hurt more? It's not fair. Ugh. Ugh. I agree, yeah. Hi, Cole. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Ugh. This is some bullshit. Is literally a repeat of last week. Literally a repeat of last week. Of my alarm went off, and I woke up and I looked at my alarm and I was like, but I hurt. And maybe if I just stay in bed a bit longer, it'll stop hurting. And it doesn't. And it doesn't. And this is the only day I have this problem on, because this is the only day that I have a morning stream. Because every other day I do still have pain, but because I stream in the afternoon, I have time to wake up. Spook has said to me, just like, one thing that I previously have done every new year is we've sat down and gone over whether the stream schedule needs adjusting. Because I mentioned this to Spook, and he was like, maybe it is time to just yeet the morning one. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe in the new year we do yeet morning streams. But we'll see. Because as I said, we're not going to be doing so much video editing. Because we're ditching doing highlight reels. Because they take too long. So, I don't know. Something to discuss later. We'll be talking about it over the Christmas break. Freedom of being self-employed is yeeting the morning. That is a major benefit. That is a major benefit. The morning streams are quiet. Like I feel good at the end of the day because the day feels productive, but man, do I feel bad at the beginning of the day. Wow. I'm still aching now, but we'll carry on. Anyway, let's do some work. Where? Not long yet, curls. Soon. Soon. 2 weeks. It'll go quickly. The first week of December went so fast. Does anybody else think that? Jesus, it's really interesting looking at my calendar and seeing, like, you know, it being empty and then it gets incredibly full very fast. Because there's a lot happening over Christmas, which is why we have Christmas breaks. You having me on FF and having me? I'm pretty sure Curls is at work, but on her lunch break. It was the end of October 20 minutes ago. Exactly. Exactly. Ugh. Anyway. Let's mess around this. I'm not well. Like, oh my god, you're not at work! Amazing. Amazing. Hey, Kels. In case you didn't know, we've made another Minecraft server. Do you want to play Minecraft? You're in the pit of Sag. You want to play Minecraft? What if we played Minecraft? But what if we played Minecraft? I have work to do, but what if we played Minecraft? We've got a new Minecraft server up. Both you and Den baffle me. Okay, I need to put a thing here. This is one of those clips where the thing I'm doing does not matter, so I'm just gonna do this. Ditch the editing stream and come play Minecraft. The temptation is so big because I don't like editing, but the video does need to get done. The temptation is genuinely there to be like, fuck work. Both you and Den baffle me. Both you and... Okay, so I do need to squidge that along like a little bit. Both you and Den baffle me, because... I was experimenting with the auto captioner. Both you and Den baffle me, because Den will be there and like, I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna put the like on this one. Because Den will be there and like, I'm gonna go play League of Legends to relax. Both you and Den baffle me, because Den will be there and like, I'm gonna go play League of Legends to relax. And I'm like, those two words don't belong to relax. And I'm like, those two words don't. Oh, it did actually skip over that. Those two words is a separate thing. Those two words is part of that one, not part of this word, not part of this one. I'm like, those two words don't belong in a sentence together. Belong in a sentence together. Correct, lol player roasting. You don't play WoW to have a relaxing time. I played WoW to have a relaxing time, but that's because I don't do raids or dungeons. I would go mount collecting. I would go do solo mount collecting. Play WoW to be angry as lol. No, you don't play LOL to relax. This was me roasting Das, who was like, oh, you know, I go play Monster Hunter to relax. It's like, Monster Hunter also is not a relaxing game, and I like Monster Hunter. You two are crazy. Both you and Den baffle me, because Den will be there and like, I'm gonna go play League of Legends to relax. And I'm like, those two words don't belong in a sentence together. That's not... No! Split that one. Split that one. Copy you. Paste you. I don't need the quotation mark here. That's astounding that it put that in. I'm a Hades girl, so get Hades to relax kind of girl, which isn't relaxing. Oh my god, you guys need to go fishing more. Both you and Den baffle me, because Den will be there and like, I'm gonna go play League of Legends to relax. And I'm like, those two words don't belong in a sentence together. That's not... No! That's fantastic, because that went quicker than it has in the past. So let's see if we can do this on the new one. No, the truce for both of them, it's the hat, but it depends on the stylization of the hat. Magic is stored in the hat. That's true fact. Have your wizard hat, or have your witch hat. Magic is stored in the hat. Right, speaking of magic, let's see if we can get the magic to work. That's going to be annoying if that procs me every time, but we'll do what we can. New track, text template. See what it does. Oh my god, it did the thing. No, the true source of magic is actually the same for both of them. It's the hat, but it depends on the stylization of the hat. Magic is stored in the hat. That's true fact. True fact. Have your wizard hat, or have your witch hat. It doesn't seem to be splitting on the punctuation. Or have your wizard hat, or have your witch hat. Magic is stored in the hat. Did you see my Pokedoki? Are you proud of me? I haven't yet because I haven't done mine. Shall I do mine on stream? Since you've done yours. Did I mention that Kels is an amazing person and FC leader? She is! She is, though. Magic is stored in the hat. True fact. That's true fact. Weh. I'll do. Okay, here's the deal. I'll concentrate on work, and then at the end of this stream, we'll do the Pokedoku as a treat. So I'm getting some work done. No, the true source of magic is actually. No, the true. No, the true. The true source of magic is. The auto texting is working. I backdated it. I went to the previous version, and now it works. Something in the most recent update broke it. I went back a version, and now it works. It does mean that it's constantly asking me to update, but I can ignore that. No, the true source of magic is actually the same for both of them. But yeah, it did it. It's actually the same for both of them. Both. It's the hat, but it depends on. Gonna split this one. But it depends. It's the hat. What's interesting though is one of the things does seem to not work, which is the split on punctuation option, which as we can see here, it did not do. It recognized to put a comma there, but it didn't split it. But that's fine. I think this is still quicker. Oh, thank you, Hope. You're wonderful. I'm hoping that I'll get through all of these captioning ones a little faster now. It's the hat, but it depends on. It depends on. The stylization. Depends on. It depends on the. The stylization of the hat. The stylization. I think they must have changed Archer. I played through all of A Realm Reborn and I don't hate myself. Interesting. Interesting. I'll have to see how it has changed. Because I haven't touched it in ages. On the stylization of the hat. Magic is stored in the hat. Okay, let's have a look. No, the true source of magic is actually the same for both of them. It's the hat, but it depends on the stylization of the hat. Magic is stored in the hat. That's true fact. Have your wizard hat, or have your witch hat. Magic is stored in the hat. Let's cut this pause out. The latter bit seems fine, but I think this first bit maybe is not as much. No, the true source of magic is actually the same for both of them. It's the hat, but it depends on that's why it feels weird, because this is like too far along. I can turn one of the party animals clips into a Reels format if you want. Oh, thank you, but that's okay. I can do that bit myself. I don't need to pile even more work on you. Now that I know about like duplicating timelines, it's a lot easier, because what I do is I literally, because all of the clips are in their own timeline, I literally duplicate the timeline and then change the ratio of the timeline. I don't want to make even more work for you. I have been thinking that what I might do before I come back streaming is I might actually spend a couple of days off stream building up that backlog of reels, since I'm not going to be doing highlights videos. Because the new Instagram is slowly starting to do well, and I think it is probably because it's been posting every day, because I'm posting through the backlog that I already have. The last two did really well consecutively, but there's been like notable sort of growth over time. But notably, the last two have done pretty well. And I'm going to assume it's because of the consistent posting. Which is nice, because I am literally about to transition into the time where I started to post clips, because initially I wasn't posting clips. I was posting the like VR chat skits that I did, where I would take an audio and put VR chat stuff over it. But now I'm starting to get into we're posting Twitch clips. So hopefully the trend continues upwards. But how many have I got left? I've got 7. I got 7. I have a week's worth, literally a week's worth queued, because I can only queue up to 10. But I have, let me count how many I have left to do. We're on that one. Blah, blah, blah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 left that I have prepared that I can just post as our backlog. So when the 11 are done, we're all caught up and I need to be making new ones. And I have the clips. I just got to do it. I got to work out how I want to format them, of like, you know, where I want to position me on the ones that have like me and game footage, and where I want to put the name card. Like, do I put the name card at the bottom, at the top? Do I put it in the middle? You know, over my head, over my chest. So I gotta work out how I want to do it. It may be different for each one, because each clip is going to be slightly different, isn't it? I like that you only link your Twitch account so people don't have to struggle finding you. Linking more than one can get overwhelming. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Is like when you have so many links, that's why we have exclamation mark socials, and it takes you to a link tree. That's why link trees and stuff are so good, because like having so many is so hard, which is why I like the new thing that we have, because it's just my name and icons, which is it's literally just search this name on any platform and you will find me, which I'm hoping is simple because we have brand consistency. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because, yeah, we're now transitioning into Twitch clips. In fact, I managed to get it to alternate for the next 10. It alternates where it goes Twitch clip, VRC bit, Twitch clip, VRC bit, Twitch clip. VRC bits take me a while to do, though, whereas Twitch clips I have in abundance. So once we're up to date, it will probably just be clips. I would still like to make VRC skits again, because they were fun to do. Because they're fun to act out. And generally they don't really require fancy editing. They're mostly just cuts. And sometimes they're not even cuts, sometimes they're just me doing stuff. So they don't require much in the editing. It's the whole rigmarole of getting into VR and recording them that takes the long time, because you've got to find the right world, you've got to get good lighting, if you can. You've got to try to sync up with the audio that you're using. So that's the bit that takes a while. Yeah, with the auto text, it's going to be even better. Hopefully, that's the thing. That's the fingers crossed bit of, yeah. Because those are a lot of the clips that are going to be turned into reels as me saying bullshit. Because the clips of me just saying stuff is me being myself, you know? And that's what we want people to like. If people like me being myself, then they will like my stream and they will come see me. You know? So yeah. So I got a week and a bit. I've got 7 queued up at the moment. I can queue a maximum of 10. I've got about, I think I said 11. So if I wait until tomorrow, then I can completely queue up all of the ones I have. So I got a week and a bit. I like you being you, but I'm already here. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start going through my little text document that I have, my little TXT notepad on my desktop. Clips that might make good shorts.txt. Oh, I have 3 already made, according to this, because I actually put ticks next to them. Wait, I forgot that. Hang on. That means I've got more I can queue up. Wait. According to my TXT, I've done some. I've got this one, which is uploaded, and then I've got this one here. And these were ones that I was just making a note of. It turns out writing things down can help. Oh, yeah. Oh, this one. We've got this one. Kel's jump scare. I might re-render these with the new link. I might re-render them. And then this one, which is hilarious. It's so funny. Write things down. What do you think we are? Neuromild? Do you mean neurotypical? Oh! But yeah, I've got some from the older ones. What I kind of want to try to do, which is again why I'm like, maybe I'll do this not like in the middle of my break, but probably like towards the end of my break when it's like, okay, I'm gearing up to go back to work, is I'm going to go back through like not this year's clips, but last year's clips, like the old ones. And I'll gather all the old ones and I'll try to go through them somewhat chronologically and like post older ones first. Because hopefully, as we get more traction and then I start posting newer stuff, the newer stuff is more like what we're currently doing. Is the hope. I'm hoping that I'm not going to be like, fighting my brain constantly. So we'll see. But yeah. I may have to go down to posting one every other day. We'll see. But the problem is mainly that I don't want to lose momentum because I think the momentum I'm getting at the moment is because I'm posting daily. But I don't know if I can make them quick enough. I'm the hope. What's up? Yeah. You give me hope. But yeah, so I've been writing down clips that I think would make good shorts, which is literally what the name of the thing is. The Glitching Hourglass, talking about Blizzard, The Head Wife, that's me. The Opposite of Gently, A Tip from Me, another clip about my many wives. And then we've got one from last year, which was the VRC Slip of the Tongue. That one was very funny. The Science of Cheese on Toast from this month is a very good one. Wrote that down. Burning Down the Spider Forest. That one I think I'm going to have to edit a little bit because that's like multiple bits. So that's like that's an older one and a harder one. And then I made a note of 2 VRC skits that I had ideas from. I wrote them down so I don't forget them. Anyway. Is actually the same for both of them. Same for both of them. It's the hat, but it depends on. I went too fast, I think. I would love if the scrubbing actually would catch up. I spook about the Spider Forest bit. If you haven't already, I feel like that's something that's only funny to me. It's one of those things where I don't actually remember what the clip was, but I feel like just cutting it in the right way would make it funny. You find it funny because of the song and everything. Because I also think the clip is funny. I don't remember what month it is, which I need to find out and write down. Anyone remember what month that was? It was like February last year? Wasn't that it? That's what Steam said was the last time I played it, I think. Oh god, back when highlights videos were 4 minutes long. Is it this one? Yeah, it was this one, hang on. It was this bit. After I scream Lally Ho a lot.
You guys didn't even remember that I got rid of that spider forest. No one remembers the spider forest, but if there were giant spiders running around the land, you'd be very upset. You'd be so upset if there were giant spiders everywhere, but no, you all forget that's why conveniently.
Burned my lands to the ground.
And now there's no spiders. You're welcome.
I find that funny. Burnt my lands to the ground. And now there's no spiders! You're welcome.
Take it back.
Put it in a vertical format. Slap captions on it. Let me turn that off. Okay, so I need to make a note of that on my TXT document. Burn Down the Spider Forest is February 2024. Now I know where to go and find that clip. Save. Now I don't have to go hunting again, because I have written down where it is. It's in February. Yeah, and I suppose that's one thing to be glad about, though, is that, like, because I've learned a bit more about how DaVinci works and how to do certain things, and now we have the auto sub as well, hopefully the whole process will be a bit quicker. No, the true source of magic is actually the same for both of them. It's the hat, but it depends on the stylization of the hat. Magic is stored in the hat. That's a true fact. Have your wizard hat, or have your witch hat. Magic is stored in the hat. Oh, I love the lag of the playback there. Can we try that again, DaVinci? Have your wizard hat, or have your witch hat. Magic is stored in the hat. There you go. You know what I only just registered until now is not only does Boopies call me mom, which I'm fine with, but Jay put me forwards to voice Toriel, i.e. the mom character. Am I just mom coded, guys? Am I group mom? Let's see what this one does. Okay, so refresh that so that I'm on a new thing. We do text template. In fact, I think what I need to do is get the text template and move that along a bit. Let me offset you ever so slightly like that. Go. Because a lot of the text keeps coming off the side of the screen. It probably still will because I hit enter to split it. No, hopefully not as much. Okay, so text template. Audio track 1. Output track to a new track. Yeah, the split on punctuation does not appear to work. I'm going to lower the character count a little bit. I'm going to go for 30 characters per line. I'll make myself lunch. I'll talk to you later. Bye, enjoy your lunch. If you come back in half an hour, I'll do Pokedoku. I love you. Start transcription. Add to timeline. Ah. You know what I only just registered until now is not only does Boopies call me mom. Oh my god, I even got Boopies correct. But Jay put me forwards to voice Toriel, i.e. the mom. Did it spell Toriel right as well? Holy crap. It did. It spelled Toriel correct. That's kind of crazy. Toriel, i.e. the mom character. Am I just mom coded, guys? Am I group mom? Blech. Excuse me. You know what I only just... I only... I actually don't think a comma is needed there. Maybe grammatically there should be a comma there, but the way I'm speaking there isn't a comma there. Also, I need to do this bit, because the art is not the focus here, it's what I'm saying. If the focus is what I'm saying, and not the whatever is happening on screen, I can just zoom in and ignore it. You know what I only... You know what I only... You know what I only just registered until now Now I listen to it back, I'm like, that's also not good English. You know what I only just registered until now is... You know what I only just registered until now? Only just registered... I might put just into this one. You know what I only... In fact, this I'm going to split. Even though we have to fidget around with things, this does still feel faster. I only... I only just read... You know what I only just registered until now is, I think wrangling our group of miscreants and ne'er-do-wells does give you mom ranks. Have I put points into mom? It is, no, but I think you would up with expertise. It is, not only does Boopies call me mom, which I'm fine with, Boopies call me mom, which I'm fine with, but Hi, Rexio. I'm doing well. How you doing? But Jay put me forwards. Need to scooch that along a little bit. Doing really good, actually. Oh, that's nice to hear. But Jay put me forwards to voice Toriel, i.e. the mom character. Am I... To voice Toriel, i.e. the mom... I feel like i.e. the mom character... I think the i.e. should be with the other bit. I the mom character, am I? Yeah, I... delete the IE from that. Damn, Kels isn't here to confirm whether I used that semicolon correctly or not. I had my math exam today and was really nervous for it, but it turned out to be really easy. Guess I'm actually good at math when I study for it. Hey! See? The moral of the story is, you study. It's important to study. Good. Proud of you. Well done. To voice Toriel, i.e. the mom character, am I just... am I just mom-coded, guys? It was more reading through the lessons and not really studying, but reading through lessons counts as studying. Am I just mom-coded, guys? I should probably put a picture of Toriel in here. I got my Stream Deck last Friday. Oh, nice. What have you set up on it? I have a Stream Deck. Big stretch. Streaming stuff. I mean, I gathered that's what it's for, but I mean, like, what? Because I have one as well. I'm just curious. I've got 4 scene transitions. I've got a hotkey for an emote. I've got a mute button. I've got a end stream button, which is in red and is like on its own. If I press it, it goes through the shutdown sequence of it transitions to the end stream screen. And then counts down for, I believe it's 40 seconds, which is how long the end stream video is, and then it will auto end stream for me, which is good, because I had a habit of ending stream, and then being like, oh, I gotta pee real quick, and then I would go pee, and then the ADHD would kick in, and I'd be like, okay, I gotta go do stuff now, and a stream would actually still be live, because I'd tell it to end, but I would just put it on the end screen and walk off, whereas now it goes to end screen and ends it for me. Changing scenes, buttons to shout at speed for people, buttons to change my VTube expressions. Nice! I'll wait for them to come back. Welcome back. Ads are just part of being a streamer, I'm afraid. But I appreciate the support, because watching the ads helps the stream. But yeah, it sounds like you got a similar stuff set up to me. I have scene changes. I have expression buttons. I've got mute microphone. I was saying I have an open and close button. So I literally have a button which is open stream, and because you can program Stream Deck to do things like outside of OBS as well. My friend has a mute button. Nice. Not all of them do. But yeah, I have a button which if I hit, in fact, I can show you. I'll show you, because it's useful. It's useful to know. Open stream, 5 actions. Open my VTuber, Wait a minute. Open OBS. Wait a minute. Open up the Twitch dashboard. I hit one button and my stream like opens and is ready for me to go, and then I have an end one, which is in red, which is in OBS, transition to my end screen, wait, I believe about 40 seconds for the end screen to finish, and then stop the stream. I could also tell it to close OBS if I wanted to. But yeah. And I've got other stuff on this second page as well. I got loads of space to, like, put stuff in. Only have 8 buttons, that's fair. Yeah, I got the middle-sized one. I got the middle-sized one. I don't have the uber big one. I got the one in the middle. Okay, let me save this picture of Toriel. I only use half the buttons I currently have. Well, same. I've got 4, well, not quite half. I got 4 buttons on this that are blank at the moment. I will put more in, because hi Kels, welcome back. I only have 1 expression button because I find that my ARKit tracking does pretty well with when I'm like grumpy and when I'm smiling, but it doesn't do sad very well, so I programmed sad in. So that's the only one that I have hotkeyed. Video files, November's highlights, images, Toriel. Save that. And then let me find it. Images, and we'll put a picture of Toriel right in here. The button, so every app you need for streaming is smart. I should do that as well. I currently have for every app a button, which is kind of stupid. Yeah, this is it's good to share information. It's good to share information. It's very useful. Yeah, you can program in a chain of events. Just don't forget the delays, in case your PC itself gets too confused. I think it's better for your PC to be like, open this program, wait a few seconds, open the next program. Wait a few seconds, open the next program. Don't overload your computer by trying to load multiple programs at once. But it's nice because I can literally hit the, load up stream button, and then I can just go do stuff for a minute. Everything opens up. Yeah. It doesn't start stream, it just opens everything. Presses the end stream button, what now? No! Do not! It's the one button that's in red. Spook literally did once be like, what happens if I press this? And his finger hovered over it, and I was like, it will genuinely end stream, don't. Don't. But it is very convenient to just be like, bye. Because as I said, I used to walk away and stream would still be running. Even though I'd ended, it would still just be running. So having the button is helpful. Fletchling. I also have a hotkey for this because I'm a nerd. I have a hotkey to let me catch Pokemon. Every time I co-stream in person, I want to press the button so bad. I would genuinely be upset, because that shit messes with your analytics. But it would be funny. No. position, rotation. To voice Toriel, i.e. the mom character. Am I... I think I want that to be faster. Voice. I also had a mathematics-based exam today, and it was kind of a disaster. Oh no! Voice. What do you feel went wrong? Your voice. Let's just do this again. Put you down there. Rotate slightly. We position... Nope, not zoom. Position, rotation angle. Do voice Toriel, i.e. the mom character. Am I just mom coded, guys? Am I group mom? Let's watch the whole thing. You know what I only just registered until now is not only does Boopies call me mom, which I'm fine with, but Jay put me forwards to voice Toriel, i.e. the mom character. Am I just mom coded, guys? Am I group mom? That's another one. Oh, look, Undertale music. Everything. Oh no. This is my sole experience with math exams. Yeah, I didn't do good at maths either. I gotta get better at editing stuff. Editing is hard, and I don't particularly enjoy it, but we're getting through it.
Don't judge me like that. Also, hello.
Hello. Oh my god, look. The name of this clip is my husband's matching avatar. Oh my god, look, you're looking at Spook. That's really cute. I just loved how predictable that was last night. I'd gone to have a shower, and we'd set up the new Minecraft server, and I'd, like, dried my hair and stuff, and I was literally at my desk getting ready to come to, like, join the group again. And I was turning my headset on, and I could just hear Spook screaming in the other room. So I literally put my headset on, joined the Discord call, and went, so I can hear Spook screaming, so I'm going to make an assumption and go, hi, Stanji. And everyone just laughed, and Stanji went, hi. Just gonna make an assumption here. Hi, Stanji. There were so many people on Minecraft server last night. That's because we launched it last night. You should come play. It's very simple. So we've gone for a basic one. It's me. I'm not going to stream it. It's literally for the Christmas holidays, basically. It's something for people to do while I'm away, but we've launched it now. I might see if Madam President wants to come play. I was busy playing Dr. Decker. I did see, but if you want to come play later, we can. Oh my god, look, you're looking at Spook. That's really cute.
Oh no.
Oh my god, look at them. They've got matching avatars. Oh my god.
Hang on.
I've made a tree house for now. I'm still just in the starting cave. And everybody left me. I want to go shower and everybody moved out. Is a Durg like a canine or a dragon? A Durg is a dragon. Dragon became Durgan, became Durg. Durg is just a short form for dragon. So we could say Voz is a Durg. Voz is a dragon. He's a Durg. You need the gay flag to phase in over this one like you did with the ace one. Oh my god, which clip was that? Was that the Ace Attorney clip? It was this one. You'll appreciate this, girls. Time, hasn't it, Phoenix? I don't know what this is. I don't know what voice
dun, 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 that voice.
Who is it?
Boobs! You alright, Blue?
I figured you'd like that one. Made this emote last week. Oh, it's cute. That's very cute. Respectfully, it's way up high. It's Minecraft! When most people had gone last night, I was in full Minecraft mode, i.e. I had a video on my second screen, I kind of wasn't listening to Discord, and I was just digging a staircase down for just, like, half an hour. I dug 100 blocks down, and I'm not even down yet. I'm at level 70, because I started at, like, level 200. And that's peak Minecraft, baby. That's disassociating. Server decided to ban American and Mac users. That is true. We have, for some reason, the Americans can't join, and also Frog can't join, and we can't work out why. We absolutely cannot work out why. Having the me and K3AM experience, I see. Oh god, do you want to know what was funny? You know how the Jingle Jam is going on at the moment? You know how the Yogs are doing their Jingle Jam at the moment? I haven't watched it, but it's on the front page of Twitch quite a lot. Not surprising. And a couple of days ago, I opened up the front page of Twitch, and it was literally they were playing Minecraft, and someone was doing the box jumping thing. I don't know what they were talking about. But they were just like there talking, and there was one person just going boing 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 over the chest, and I was like, they're having some kind of discussion. I've been there. I saw a reel about this the other day. Yep. It's so real, though. It's so real. They were doing the thing. They were just jumping from chest to chest. So I was like, they're talking about something. They're talking about something. Probably not even talking about Minecraft. I have very major lag problems even with the VPN. Funny thing is I switched over to a UK VPN and those major lag problems just disappeared. Interesting. The internet is weird. But the Americans tried a VPN and it didn't work. So, we don't know. But yeah. I was kind of hoping that Frog would join us and come play, but she can't join, which frustrates me. We can't work out why. Heaviest combos known to man while rotating in a room in Minecraft like in a microwave. How many seconds should I wait until the next program starts on my stream? Let me see how many I put. What delay did I put? I have a decent computer, so it can load things fairly quickly, but what delay did I put on? I put on 2000 ms. I put 2000 ms on my delay. Open Warrido, delay 2000, open OBS, delay 2000, open website, Twitch dashboard. So that I can change the stream name at the Twitch dashboard. That's my protocol? It's not protocol. There. I do want to help her on this. I think she'll be able to join either today with another client. Fair enough. I use VNyan. Fair enough. I have a friend who also uses VNyan. I use Warudo. I did a big move to Warudo. I used to use VSeeFace, but at the same time that I got my new face tracker and my new avatar, I also moved to Warudo. Completely new thing. Macro, that's the word. Thank you. I never got into Warudo. I never got into VNyan. Don't know if it's better or not. I don't think any of these programs are better. They're just different. If any one program was better, everyone would use it. So they're not better, they're just different. Right, it's 1 o'clock. I'm going to do Pokedoku, and then I'm going to go for lunch. Don't tell me the answers, chats. Oh, it's a master puzzle. Okay. Don't tell me the answers. Okay. Let's see. What's going to be the most awkward one? Kalos, dual typing, dual typing dragon, dual typing ice. No evolutionary line. Final evolution. Okay. Okay, no. I think I'm going to start with no evolutionary line. Said a message about Lord of the Rings and didn't send. That's weird. That's weird. I'm going to assume by the end of the week somebody will go, did you try X? And then it will work. It's very odd because it's one of those things where it's like, I find it weird that that the problem would be that it's on a Mac because weirdly there's never been a problem in the past of Mac version connecting, but also Frog and Das live together and Das can connect perfectly fine. So, like, that implies that it shouldn't be their internet connection or even our internet connection because they're using the same one. So if Das can connect, Frog should be able to connect as well. But she can't, so the assumption is it's because she's on a Mac. But I'm like, being on a Mac shouldn't affect it? It shouldn't. It might, but it shouldn't. I don't know. It didn't get auto-modded, I would have seen it. No, it wasn't auto-mod, it just didn't post for some reason. Okay, a dragon with no evolutionary line. I'm gonna go with Drampa. I've used him before, but it's fine. An ice type with no evolutionary line. Ooh. I'm going to go for a cheap answer. 10%. Okay, it's not that cheap an answer. You gotta give me goal, yay! Okay, let's see. Kalos. If I have learnt recently, there's been a lot of Kalos on Pokedoku. I do not evidently remember Kalos as much as I thought I did. Okay. This feels like this is going to be the hardest square for me, because I don't remember Kalos as well as I think I did. A Kalos Pokemon with no evolutionary line. Kalos is X and Y. I'm going to try Klefki. Klefki? Okay. Final stage dragon. There's a lot to pick from here. Can I get one that I haven't picked before? Haxorus. Take 11%. Final stage of an ice line. Dugong. 3%? Dabs. I always think Klefki is Sun and Moon for some reason. Probably because I believe they are in Sun and Moon. You can find them there. Bet My Life is SV, but you played Scarlet and Violet. Okay. A final stage evolution from Kalos. Just any? Trying to think of obscure Kalos Pokemon. Ooh! Gorgeist, because there's 5 million of them. 1%. Let's go. Bane of My Life in Pokedoku is Gen 2. That's what I thought. Gimmighoul was the Bane of My Life in Scarlet and Violet. Right. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get you to play Gen 2 because me and Madam President love Gen 2. Okay, dual typing. A dual type from Kalos. Frickin' pick one. Tell you what. I already have Trevenant. Let's go for something I don't have in my Pokedex. Do I have Phantump? I don't. He's still Grass Ghost, right? Watch me get this wrong. Yeah, 1%! Okay. So this is the fun... This is going to be the fun thing here. Is I'm going to play the system. I'm going to go for... Okay, I've already picked Frigibax. What's the middle one? Arctibax. Arctibax and Baxcalibur. Because they're Dragon Ice type. So they can be used in both squares. Nice, nice. Shimpao! I forgot about Shimpao, and he's like my favourite one out of the quartet. Disrespecting my boy. Fucking Galarian mine. Hooper? Yeah. Look at all these fucking Gorgeist. Yeah, this is one of those ones where there's a lot of options. I find that the master puzzles are either there's a million options or there's literally 2. I'll take a uniqueness of 55. I'll take a uniqueness of 55. That's pretty tight. Okay, let me screenshot that for the president. Let's have a look at... Hey, you got Regice as well! Nice, we both put Regice. That's a good grid. That's a good grid. I'm starting to get, now that we're like actively playing again, I'm also sweating a bit on trying to get Pokedex filled in. Got uniqueness 57. Yeah, that's a dub. That's a win. Very good grid. Yeah, my sweat for Arctibax and Baxcalibur is because they're Dragonite, so they can go in both, which means that they'll have been like split between the two. Okay, there you go. There's Pokedoku for today. We did our Pokedoku. I'm gonna go have lunch and go for a walk. And I will see you guys in about 2 hours to carry on. I've realised that my hand tracker doesn't like my hands when I have my gloves on. Oh yeah, I will see you in 2 hours. Yeah, hand tracker does not like gloves. Yeah, go touch grass. I'm gonna go touch grass. I'm gonna go touch grass in Minecraft. No, I'm gonna go touch grass in real life. It is not currently raining, so I'll take that. Where? Great. I'll see you soon. Take care. Love you loads. Bye. I to press the end stream button. Good afternoon. Hello. Hi everybody. Thanks for being here. Always appreciated. I understand that Stanji has broken the server again, and I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. So, yay. God damn it, Stanji. We can be patient. Good, good. I'm gonna have to get Spook to, like, write a notepad to leave on his desk to be like, this is the thing that you turn on. Because I never know what it is. Ah. Hi, Jay. But anyway. No Minecraft for people. Not allowed. Not allowed nice things because of Stanji. Right. Speaking of Stanji and Spook. Stop telling me to update. Okay, text template. Hang on, I'm gonna need to... Can I duplicate that? And I'm gonna put this in the middle text template. Go in and edit this. Put it in the middle like that. Up ever so slightly. There we go. Okay. Clear that queue out because it's getting awfully full. No, Minecraft gets allowed to do more video editing. Oh, goodness. Blah. Unfortunately, Spook is not going to be home for several hours. Like, minimum 2. Because normally he's back around 5, but he has to actually go to the shops and get some stuff, so he'll be a bit longer today. And while I probably won't be the person to be like, hi, love, immediate thing for you to do when you got home from work, he'll probably check his phone and see it anyway. But I'm not going to be the person to be like, hi, can you immediately do this thing? Oh my god, look, you're looking at Spook. That's really cute.
Oh no.
Oh my god, look at them. They've got matching avatars. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't change the template. Template, middle. Oh my god, look, you're looking at Spook. That's really cute.
Oh no.
Oh my god, look at them. They've got matching avatars. Oh my god. Matching avatars. Oh my god. Yeah, I do a lot of editing on stream because my stupid square brain struggles to concentrate, so I'm essentially using stream as a body doubling technique, if you know what that is. This tea's a bit too hot to drink. We're here to bully Blue into doing her work. I mean, everyone else is. You're here to stop me. I can be your angle or your devil. Ah, medicine. Oh my god, look, you're looking... Oh my god, look, you're looking... Look, you're looking at Spook. God, look, you're looking at Spook. Look, you're looking at Spook. That's really cute. You're looking at Spook. I mean, as a distraction, it's in my contract. What contract? Look, you're looking at Spook. That's really cute. Really cute. That's really cute.
Oh no.
Oh my god, look at that.
No.
Oh. Oh my god, look at them. They've got matching avatars. Oh my god. Oh my god, look, you're looking at Spook. That's really cute. And before people wonder why I don't move them up higher, there is going to be a thing in this top corner. So I'm not going to move them higher. You don't know why, that's why I have a tier 2 sub. I distract you from work and I get a tier 2 sub for the price of a tier 1. Time to go be funny. Don't think twice, baby, don't think twice. God, I'm having to do this in an ass-about way. Be mine. You got another one done. Oh my goodness. Let me have a look.
Oh, we have a hacker. Get off me. Get off me, bitch.
No, yep, fuck. Faking noises very good, yeah. Faking noises intensifies, yep. Oh yeah, that's totally a thing that I forgot. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, wow, yeah.
Oh, we have a hacker. Get off me. Get off me, bitch.
You can I'd say make some of the speaking captions like bigger on screen. Just so that they're like easier for people to see, you know? Sorry, I'm just working this. There we go. Oh, they don't have to be as big here because these ones are really big because I'm the only person talking.
Oh no.
Oh my god, look at them. They've got matching avatars. Oh my god. Calling out your husband and his husband like that. I made both of those images. Hello, boopies. I hope you're alright. Not that big. Oh my god, Hope. Oh. Okay. I think this was one's done. Hang on. Oh my god, look, you're looking at Spook. That's really cute.
Oh no.
Oh my god, look at them. They've got matching avatars. Oh my god. I quite enjoy a podcast. But I just like having stuff on in the background. I mean, but I just like having stuff on in the background. I'm either if I am on the rare occasion I am just playing a game, I am either watching a YouTube video, a Twitch stream, or listening to an audiobook. God forbid I ever live in silence, I might have a thought. Hi, Musty. Thought. Fook is just kind of herp-derp, I'm here, Stanji's just angry. He's not angry, he's impassive. Stanji's the one who's like, I'm just here. No, don't die, no. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. I feel like it may struggle over this one, but we'll see what it does. Drink tea, don't die. What does it think of this? But I just like having stuff on in the background. I'm either if I am on the rare occasion I am just playing a game, I am either watching a YouTube video, a Twitch stream, or listening to an audiobook. I think there's too many things. But I just like having stuff on in the background. I'm either Let me try remaking that. Tweak the settings. Okay, let's try this. This is going to need tweaking, but let's try this one. But I just like having stuff on in the background. I didn't want to do a split there. But I just like having stuff on in the background. I'm either on in the background. I'm either I like that it actually added in the ellipses. But I just like having stuff on in the background. I'm either if I But I just like having stuff on in the background. Just move you over a hair. Delete that dot. Can you do what you just did again with your hand? I mean, I think what I was doing was scratching my face. Why, are you trying to see if I can catch cheese again? You can make changes in the software. Nope, it didn't work. You can make changes in the software before sending it to... I did that time. I did make some adjustments. It has the option to merge subtitles over to the left one. It doesn't appear to have an option to, like, split them, though. Keith. You looked very Italian. I wanted to make a meme. Fair enough. I don't appear to have the option to split them. But yeah, I did do some modifying. I just like having stuff on in the background. I'm either if I on the rare occasion on the rare I don't think I say I am. I think if I on, which is obviously not correct English. If I am on, if I am on, if I on the rare If I am on, if I on the rare occasion I am just I am just on the rare occasion I am on the rare occasion on the rare occasion I am playing a game. I am just playing a game. I am either watching a YouTube video, a Twitch stream, or listening to an audiobook. Either watching a YouTube video. I think I need to split that just because it covers my face. Like, it's too long. It's a long caption. So I lowered the number of characters per line to 25. I think I need to lower it again to 20. It defaulted to 30. So on the next one, I've lowered it to 20. I know this may seem anti-me, but you need to restart bingo. Thank you, Core. I appreciate that. I say the word appreciate a lot. It's because I'm very appreciative. I am either watching... Okay, I think I'm going to go with I am either for that one. Go with... I am either... watching a YouTube video, a Twitch... A's Twitch stream. Or listening to an audiobook. Put Anne on the next one. Because this is the thing that I think it will never be 100% perfect, because I base a lot of this, like which words go in which, literally on based on how it looks in the video, whereas the auto captioner is probably doing it more based on how I am actually talking. It's trying to break it down into sentences, whereas I try to do the same, but quite often I will just be like, that doesn't look good because there's too many words, I'm going to split it. A's Twitch stream, or listening to an audiobook. God forbid I ever live in silence. I might have a thought. It was very slow on that one. Forbid I ever live in silence. Move that to there. That to there. God forbid I ever live in silence. I might have a thought. There we go. I think that was quicker than doing it manually. But I just like having stuff on in the background. I'm either if I am on the rare occasion I am just playing a game, I am either watching a YouTube video, A's Twitch stream, or listening to an audiobook. God forbid I ever live in silence. I might have a thought. That one feels short-worthy. Clips that might make good shorts. November 25. No silence allowed is what I named the clip. You can send the words to the next or previous sentence in software as well. I just noticed it. I did that with this one. As I said, the thing that I need to do is to be able to take one and split it rather than do that. Because yeah, I did with some of these. Like on this one, was in this one, so I clicked edit, clicked on the word and told it to go to the next line. But what I needed with this one, for example, is I wanted to be able to split. And that doesn't appear to be a thing I can do. I want to split this into two. That doesn't appear to be a thing I can do, as far as I can tell. So I had to do that bit manually, which is fine. Gotta put a little bit of manual work into it. Stangy sighted. I see how it is. He's got time to go off work and play Europa, but he doesn't come say hi. I can't believe Stangy doesn't love me. Whoops. I should message him about tomorrow. Breaking the server and not even saying hi. I know, right? He breaks my freaking server and he doesn't even have the courtesy to come say hello to me today. So rude. Possession is not the same as being alive again, but it's also not the same as being dead. That's just an out-of-context quote that I thought it was funny just because it was out of context. That's just a quick thing to throw in the middle of the video and to make people go, what? What? Patricia, you can't just murder people over a recipe. No, but I'm going to. I need to order some stuff off Amazon, but ironically, I don't want it to come tomorrow. I do have access to Prime. It's technically my dad's. So I have access to the next day delivery, but I need to see if I can specify just like, hey, can you actually deliver this on Wednesday? Possession is not the same as being alive again, but it's also not the same as being dead. Sure, I'll add that. Possession is not the same as being alive again, but it's also not the same as being dead. Possession is not the same as being alive again, but it's also not... as being... Possession is not the same as being alive again, but it's also not the same as being dead. There we go. There we go. That one took us like a couple of minutes. Fantastic. That's it. Bam. Put some tea in his house later, don't you worry. Yeah, but his house is the same as Spook's house, and I don't want to blow up Spook's house. Because they're living on the top of the mountain. I can see them. From my house, I can see Spook's tower and Das's cube. I love you, Das, but I don't think I can call it a house. They live on top of me. Did they get consent? No? Oh my god, imagine. Imagine. This is why they deserve the TNT. I don't know what they're doing, but I know that apparently Trips is like digging a mine shaft down to go mine. So you gotta be careful that he doesn't mine through your house. Also, I love that the area by my cave looks like super different now. I cleared out all the snow. I was serious when I was like, I'm gonna make this place habitable. I cleared out almost all the snow. It's covered in grass. It's got a path. There's a little pond there now. The cave is still just a cave. I haven't worked on that bit yet. I left signs over my tree house like, please don't break this down. Oh my god. The sign needs to be at the bottom of the tree. Famously, gamers don't look up. Famously. So I made the path to you, we could easily walk back and forth. Yeah, that was the correct way to do it. It was a really good idea. As thanks, so I can help clear out some of the snow that's around yours so that you've got, like, areas for a farm and stuff. I need to do the same. I need to clear out an area for a farm, which will probably, ironically, is going to be on the top of my house, on top of the hill. That's all still covered in snow. It seems to be how Minecraft works is that if it's one block of snow, you stand on it, but if it's 2 blocks of snow, you fall into it. And if you have snow on either side of you, if you're surrounded in snow, that also counts. So what I've been mostly doing is taking the top layer off and covering it with dirt. Although in some cases, there's literally just dirt underneath the snow. If it's normal snow, it's solid. Yeah, I believe it's all snow. If it's yeah, as I said, I think if it's one block of snow, you can stand on it. If it's 2 blocks of snow on top of each other, you'll fall through the top one. I think. Yeah, mostly there is just dirt under the snow. So if you scrape off the top layer, you'll just find dirt, which is what I've done with a lot of mine. A lot of it is just I scraped off the top layer, but there were a few places where the snow got deep, so I like dug it out and filled it in with proper blocks. And then I mostly just started digging a mine because we're on a mountain. So I started a mine down, and I was at nearly 200. I'm now at Y70, so I haven't even got to 0 yet. I'm going to try to get to 0 tonight if we can. Although I've got stuff to do tonight. It's not my fault y'all can't share the leg. I know, right? Imagine. We already have to share a brain cell. We have to share legs now? SMH. The economy's in shambles. That's true, though. Okay, let's see what it makes of this one. Start transcription. I believe powder snow is the thing you will always fall through unless you're wearing leather boots. Ah, yes, the powder snow. 2 different types of snow. I have iron boots now, ironically. I found way more iron before I found cows. There are cows about, but I haven't been gathering them because I don't have a farm to put them in. Since we're so close to each other, do you want to share farm space? Yeah. I've got crops. Currently they're growing in my cave. I have the vision to build a greenhouse. I think that would look cool. Because it's still going to snow, because we're in a cold biome. So I had the mental vision to make a big greenhouse for the plants, but that needs a lot of sand. So I'll work on that later. But we could clear out an area for the aminals. The aminals will be fine. Gonna dig some snow. See, once again, I would like to split this line. And there's no option to split it. Let's go with that. Let's go with this. You need to find sand. Which, when you're in a cold biome, is not an easy thing to do. Although I will admit, I wasn't aware of this. While I was mining, I found an overgrown cave, which I love, the really pretty ones that have moss in them. It had loads of clay in it. And I was like, oh, sick! I don't have to go find a swamp. I found clay. Like, just on my doorstep. Loads of it, too. So part of me is like, are there any underground biomes that have sand in them? Probably not. I feel like sand is more going to be harder to find. Although, I suppose if we're being technical, it's like, we'd just be like, we're playing Create. I'm sure something can mulch stone down into sand. That seems like the kind of thing mod packs do. I've never touched Create, ever. Everybody seems to really like Create. So many people are like, we just want to Minecraft a mod pack that has Create in it. And I'm like, I don't know the first thing about Create. Yeah. Yeah, gravel is cobblestone into crushing wheels or a mill. Sand is gravel into crushing wheels specifically. So yeah, there is a way to make sand. That's fine. Because Lord knows we're on a mountain. There's plenty of stone. Just got to dig down. Yeah, I've never done anything with Create. I was better when we had Create Estrogen. I know, Hope, you keep saying. I'm very curious about the magic mod. It's one I've never heard of. Voz gave me the book. Voz made the book and gave it to me, which I was grateful for because I looked up how to make it and it's like, it needs it. It's called Spectrum, which is already a great name. Apparently, it's based off colours, which is so my vibe. I love that. And apparently it's very progression based. So you have to go through the chain. So I don't know where he found them. I'll have to ask him, but the book is made with gemstones. And you can use vanilla amethyst, which represents the color magenta, or you can use topaz, or you can use, what was the third one? Citrine? Was it citrine? It might have been citrine. But it literally, they represent magenta, cyan, and yellow as like the color, the 3 points of the CYK thing. Are we becoming mountain mages? We could be mountain mages. Spook is apparently trying to become a lich. He's making a lich tower. I don't think there's any lich mods in the game, but that's what he's making. He's making a lich tower. So maybe we're just mountain mages. But yeah. So apparently you can make the book by surrounding it by any of the gemstones. It doesn't matter which ones, just any of them. So I don't know which ones Voz found. But he made the book, then gave the book to me. And literally all that is in the book is literally like, page 1, find the gemstones. And it's literally like 2 pages that are just like, this particular type of gemstone is usually found in geodes on mountains. And I'm like, well, I'm on a mountain, so I guess I'll keep an eye out for geodes. That's what he needs stanchion trips to sacrifice. Yeah, I think so. That's just, new management. It's not my fault y'all can't share the leg. I'm alright. Okay, this is black because it's the chat. Why are these all black now? That's weird. Another one down. Damn! We're both blasting through these. And if you squint in the far distance, you can just make out Core over there, living the life. Look at him, just caught a fish. What a legend. Love it. Great. Perfect, that's all it needed. That's literally just what I envisioned, just the zoom in. That's all it needs. It's great. I know, right? Imagine. Right, imagine. Imagine. We already have to share a brain cell. Share a brain cell. We have. If you couldn't tell, Mersh, I was talking about the time that we were in Manchester together, all of us, and how I was like, wow, between us, we've got 1.5 functioning legs. That's what this clip is referring to. Share a brain cell. We have to share legs now? SMH. We already have to share a brain cell. We have to share legs now? SMH. The economy's in shambles. There we go. Save that one. Speed! It's not my fault y'all can't share the leg. I know, right? Imagine. We already have to share a brain cell. We have to share legs now? SMH. The economy's in shambles. This is the hope, honestly, I love you. The discovery of this plugin. I've done like 6 clips today. That's like a record. I get like 3 done. It does, however, require a long beard regardless of gender. Store-bought is fine if you can't grow your own. Yeah, remember, if you can't grow your own beard, store-bought is fine. I mean, I essentially say the same thing twice there. It does, however, require a long beard regardless of gender. Store-bought is fine if you can't grow your own. I might cut out this one, because this one I sort of stumble over. Hi, Nemo! Why are you so nice to me? Because you deserve to be nice to, because you're a good person. I hope you're doing well. I hope all the stuff that you had to deal with last week is, like, sorted. It does, however, require a long beard regardless of gender. Yeah, remember, if you can't grow your own beard, store-bought is fine. I'm still in it and it's a nightmare, but I'm imagining, oh, I'm sorry. I hope it goes away soon, whatever it is. You have to go, okay, we love you loads. We all love you. If you get a moment to relax, there's a new Minecraft server to chill out on. But we love you. No pressure, of course. Why is CC Cleaner open? Go away, CC Cleaner. If it wasn't broken by Stanji, of course, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's technically down at the moment because Stanji's broken it and I don't know how to fix it. I'm sure I know exactly what Spook's going to say when he comes home. He says he's going to say, I love leaving work and coming home to work. Also, I know I can't force you, but because it is, you know, the Skywolf community Minecraft server, I would hope that maybe you would consider playing it in the Skywolf Discord and not the private Discord. I'm just saying, I can't stop you. And if you genuinely don't want to, you don't have to, but I would prefer it. Because I don't want to, you know, exclude the community. It is a community Discord and server at the end of the day. But, like, I get it. Sometimes I'll probably be in the private Discord because I won't feel like it, but, like, sometimes consider going in Skywolf. I know a lot of us are in both servers, but there are people who aren't. Let's see what it makes of this one. Exactly! If you appear in the VC, I would totally pick my ass up and go there, yeah. Look, if you get overwhelmed by a big VC, then go in a different one. We got 2 VCs. But yeah, Boopies, come play Minecraft. When the server's working. It does, however, require. Oh, it actually got its first one wrong. It got its first one wrong. It thinks it said it doesn't, but what we've said is it does, however. Let's try that. It does, however, require a long beard. However, require a long beard. To there. It does, however, require a long beard regardless of gender. Yeah. Remember, if you can't grow your own beard, store-bought is fine. Yeah. Remember, remember. Interesting, it puts a yeah in there. There wasn't a yeah. Yeah. Remember, if you... if you can't grow your own beard... Yeah. Remember, if you can't grow your own beard, store-bought is fine. It does, however, require a long beard, regardless of gender. Yeah. Remember, if you can't grow your own beard, store-bought is fine. That cut's a little jarring, but I think it's better than leaving the big gap in between. Yeah. Remember, if you can't grow your own beard, store-bought is fine. Yeah. Remember... Remember, if you can't grow your own beard, store-bought is fine. There we go. Oh my god, I've done so many. I've done so many. The serotonin, the happy brain chemicals. Oh, this is the cheese on toast talk. Okay, this is a lengthy one. Oh, big stretch. There it is. I could feel it. I needed that. Just to really emphasize it. There it is. Make it nice and loud so that everybody gets uncomfortable about it. What was this? Oh, that was a test timeline. That's nothing. Be right back, but I think I will play Minecraft when it's fixed. Yay! It's gonna be it's gonna be like an hour or two, so don't worry. There's no rush. We have to wait for husband to come home. Oh, big stretch. There it is. I could feel it. I needed that. Let's see what it makes of that one. I skipped cheese to do this one because the cheese one's going to be a long one. So I was like, I'll do this first, and this will be done, and then cheese will be the last one. This one needs that picture, which I still haven't gone and taken. It even tried to, oh my god, it even tried to caption the sound. That's really cool. It didn't do it correctly, but it tried. big stretch. There it is. I could feel it. I needed that. Amazed by technology of this whole stream. It's actually doing it. I had to roll it back, but it's good. It's saving me time. That's what it's supposed to do. There it is. I could feel it. I needed that. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. There it is. Oh, big stretch. There it is. I could feel it. I needed that. There we go. I don't know what to put on that either. A lot of these I don't know what to put on, so it's just caption and done. Alright, this one is a longer one. We'll see how it fares. This is a long one, so it's probably going to need a minute or two to think about it. Oh, that was... Right after editing that clip as well. That was a double. That was double. Bleh. Don't. Yeah, it's having to have a good old thing. Just drink some tea. Mm-hmm. 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 Ooh, a thing I can send to Sam. A free avatar base. That looks very Sam-coded. They probably already know. Where is Sam? Skugdull by Nicorida is free apparently. Cute. It looks cute. Is it done yet? There we go, it is done. Whatever you've been looking for. Okay, this one I think is just gonna be a very patiently go through it. I think is gonna be the best strategy for this. Myard reaction. I gotta go make sure that the Myard reaction is spelt safe. I don't think it is spelt that at all. Because it's not spelt like that at all, but I believe it is French, so you pronounce it Myard, but it's like it's spelt like Millard or something, but it's French, so I believe it's Myard. Yeah, French. I think technically you don't pronounce the D either. I think it's Myar. Myar reaction. But yeah. The Myar reaction. It's a bit like that. And Maya is a name, so it is capitalized, I believe. Yeah. Named after the French chemist Louis Camille Maillard. So yeah, it's a name. My odd reaction is literally. The Maillard reaction is literally why we have toast, because we bake. Because we bake bread. And then we go. And then we go. Because we bake bread and then we go. And then we go, but what if we cooked it again? But what if we cooked it again? And it is the Maillard reaction. I'm gonna have to put the caption for this when I do upload it as a short to be "Don't get mad at me for pronouncing it wrong." Sad face. If I get this finished, I did 10 clips. That's astounding. That's such a dramatic increase in speed. And then we go, but what if we cooked it again? And it is the Maillard reaction. And it is the Maillard reaction. Causes the outside of the bread to... It was the captioning that took a long time. Yeah. Yeah. And things notably took longer when I started captioning things more, but that was the feedback I kept getting of being like, you should put more captions in, because all these funny videos have captions on them. And I was like, okay. And it is the Maillard reaction. Causes the outside of the bread to... reaction. Causes the outside of the bread to... side of the bread to... Causes the outside of the bread. Causes. S there. I might have to split that because it is covering my face. causes the outside. Causes the outside of the bread to reaction causes the outside of the bread to and it is the Maillard reaction causes the outside of the bread to and it is the Maillard reaction causes the outside of the bread to, you know, toast and turn crispy, which is toast and turn crispy, which toast and turn crispy. Very fast yourself now. I mean, this is definitely helping. My brain's not fighting me today for some reason. Last week it was fighting me like almost every day. Almost every day I sat down to do video editing, my brain did not want to. But I think it helps because I'm getting results so much quicker. Toast and turn crispy, which is thank you. Toast and turn crispy, which is why it's that's the wrong one. This one. Add more to that clip. Let me see.
I voted blue.
Wow, thanks.
It's always streamer.
Well then, bye. Best of luck.
Oh no.
Get out here, streamer.
I'm unsure what to add to that clip. That's always the thing, isn't it? It's being unsure what to add. I mean, as we've done in the past, don't be afraid to like add clips from things if a clip reminds you of something, and by that I mean like we have in previous videos we've had music from games. Games is a good one because game music doesn't typically get flagged. We've had clips of comedian skits, clips from TV shows. So if you think of something that reminds you of that, feel free.
I voted blue.
Wow, thanks.
It's always streamer.
Well then, bye. Best of luck.
Oh no.
Get out here, streamer.
Not in this case. I might just leave it like that. Yeah, that's also fine. Things can be over edited sometimes, I think. Now I'm faced with the highest difficulty clip of all time. Oh dear. You've already done amazing. Understanding girls clips. Oh, you mean the Gaslight Gatekeep girl boss? Because that's like just a meme of itself. Gaslight Gatekeep girl boss. Bleh. Oh, do you mean understanding as in literally, like, understanding because... If anything, the auto-captioner should help with that, but I can always go over it. And crispy, which is why it's like, oh, if you... I sometimes have a hard time understanding some of you. I just draw a blank when I'm asked something. Aw, don't be afraid to ask again. We have stuff like that all the time, but me and Curls would refer to it as audio processing, which is when we hear something, but our brain just kind of didn't register it. But never be afraid to ask someone to repeat something. I suppose in this instance, that's another reason that the auto caption is useful. Because it will probably help not translate, but it will probably help understand some of it for you. Because obviously we speak very fast, and we also speak over each other. So I imagine for a non-native English speaker, it's hell. I know that I speak very fast, especially when I go over my clips and I'm like having to caption myself. Which is why it's like, oh, if you want toast, why not? Oh, if you want toast. You talk fine, plus you have a good microphone. Thank you. I've always been told off for talking too quick. I'm used to it though, now though. As I said, you can get used to how one person speaks, but as I've talked about before, the UK has a very wide variety of accents. Considering how small a country we are, we have so many varied accents. So right when you think you've understood speaking English, you then get introduced to someone who has a different accent, and you're like, this is a different language, and it's like, nope, they are speaking English. You may not think it, but they are speaking English. So why not just have bread? It's like, well... Oh, if you want toast, why not just have bread? It's... I feel like I need to put a little thing at the start, so which is brackets trying to explain to Americans why a grilled cheese is not the same as cheese on toast. I live here, and there have been some times where I've met someone and gone, what language is this? And it's just some regional accent. Yeah. Again, it was really funny. This was like 4 or 5 years ago at this point, but it was really funny, Naren coming to England for the first time and us taking him to the Black Country Museum and having him talk to one of the members of staff, and the members of staff just rails off this really long sentence in really thick, like, you know, Black Country, just Brum kind of thing. And both me and Spook smile and nod, and then we simultaneously turn to look at Neruin, who is just completely just, I have no idea what you just said, and we're like, yeah. I assume I'm somewhat difficult to understand. I stumble over words a bit. I mean, everybody does. It was literally like the scene from Chicken Run, but in real life, if you know that. You know, when Rocky the rooster is talking to the Scottish chicken, and she's there just going, I've taken these calculations and I've decided that what we require is more thrust. And he's like, I didn't get a word of that. That happened in real life, and it was funny. Oh, if you want toast, why not just have bread? It's like, well, bread does not. So I've desynced this a little bit because there's so much talking going on. I'm going to close that for now. And let's just carry on with this. Memes about the female SCV protagonist. SCV? What's FC? What's... I can't read. The female SCV protagonist. What is that? What's SCV? Oh, Scarlet Violet. I thought it was abbreviation. I'm used to seeing Scarlet Violet as S/V, which was why that confused me. I love the abbreviation for Sword and Shield. The abbreviation for Sword and Shield is SWISH, because it's typed like this. That's the abbreviation for Sword and Shield. SWISH. Yeah, S/V. Which is funny, because what does Pokemon not have still? Voice acting. Was it Swish, the Scottish girl? No. Yes. Yes. Her name was Gloria, but there's no voice acting. People kind of latched onto the idea of her being Scottish because she wears a Tam-o-Shan, I think it's called? Tam-o-Shan? Tam-o-Shanta. Which is not the same as a beret. It's a Scottish hat. So, because in her default outfit has her wearing a Tam-o-Shanta, people were like, oh, she's evidently Scottish. And I believe Gloria is also a Scottish name, I think. I'm not 100% on that. So yeah, so people were like, clearly she must be Scottish. Even though the protagonists are always silent, and Pokemon does not have voice acting still. That was a critique that I heard someone say about Legends EA. They were like, God, I appreciate that they're trying to do more with the story, but there's so much talking. It would be so much easier if they actually put voice actors in, because then I could listen and I wouldn't have to concentrate and read so much. And I'm like, yeah, Pokemon should put voice actors in. Why not just have bread? It's like, well, bread does not... Why not just have bread? It's like, well, bread... It's like, well, bread does not take plain, untoasted... This is another one I'm going to split. Because I literally interrupt myself. I interrupt myself there. Because I was meant to say, bread does not taste like, and then I was like, oh no, I need to add more descriptions, so I was like, plain, untoasted. So I interrupt myself there. Does not take plain, untoasted... does not take plain. Real toast, hi Doug. I'm explaining the difference between cheese on toast and grilled cheese, is what is happening here. The description went way out of my hands because I started explaining what the Maillard reaction is. Plain untoasted bread. What about the croque monsieur? That's also different because they're all prepared differently. A croque monsieur has a bechamel, if I recall correctly, and a croque madame has an egg, or have I got those two mixed up? I recall the memes of her basically undecipherable Scottish intensifiers. Plain untoasted bread does not taste the same. Bread does not taste the same as toasted bread. You are the cheese toast wizard blue. My power is unlimited. Do you want to type that sentence again, Core? No. Wait, that's what it's actually called? That wasn't a typo? That's the name of it? Ew. Ew. Chopped beef on toast with gravy. Interesting. It does not taste the same as toasted bread. That is the same concept with cheese on toast, basically. That is the same concept with cheese on toast, basically. That's actually the name, God. That's what it's called here. It could have a different name. I mean, I've never seen it served anywhere or ever heard of it before, so it's not that it's got a different name, it's probably just not a thing that we have here, because we go for beans on toast and cheese on toast rather than beef. Beef is expensive. Put that shit in a stew. We're stew people. Cheese on toast, basically. That is the same concept with cheese on toast, basically. Move that along a bit more. Same concept with cheese on toast, basically. A cheese on toast that has been grilled under the grill and has had the Maillard reaction does not... Spelled incorrectly again. Has been grilled under the grill and has had the Maillard reaction does not taste the same as cheese that is just between two slices of bread. That is the difference. It's science! Slices of bread. of bread. That is the difference. That's an actual explanation. That's an difference. That is the difference. That's an actual explanation. There's an actual explanation for people who are like, there's no difference. It's like, there is a difference. We have the freedom to post rap lyrics and not get charged. Uh-huh. Sure. We're not going to get into that because, yeah. That is the difference. That's an actual explanation. That's an actual explanation. There's an actual explanation for people who are like... There's an actual explanation for people... I'm going to put you over there for now, and I'm going to make you one big one. Actual explanation for people... That's an actual explanation. Dish is pretty good, though. It goes well with a side of peas and maybe mashed potatoes. Well, if you've got beef, peas, and mashed potatoes, that's basically a roast dinner with bread. That's what you've made. You've made a roast dinner, but backwards. There's an actual explanation for people who are like, there's... People who are like, or like, there's no difference. It's like, there is a difference. And it's science. Can I get back to work? I'll catch you later if you're around when I go on break. I likely won't be, because technically I should be finishing now, but I'm going to keep going till we get this clip done, because Spook is not home yet, because Spook has gone to the shops. Aww. Almost every time I've opened up my phone, I've had more interactions on Instagram. More serotonin, more happy chemicals, let's go. More happy chemicals. The new Instagram is starting to do well. It's growing. Yeah, looks like he's at the shop at the moment. Have to keep an ear out for my phone in case I get a, dropping my phone probably wouldn't help. Bashed my elbow trying to catch it. Ow. As I was saying, I need to keep an eye on my phone in case I get a text from Spook going, Blue, what am I supposed to be getting? And instead I just dropped it, so that's good, isn't it? Ow. Bashed my elbow trying to catch it. Ow. Jeez! Get cheese from the shops. Doug, I don't know if you're aware of this, but me and Spook do not need cheese right now because a certain Polish friend of ours gave us 5 kilograms of cheese. We don't need cheese right now. People are like, there's no difference. It's like, there is a difference. He would do such a wonderful thing. I know, right? That's not enough. There is more than one type of cheese. That's true. We've got 5 kilograms of cheddar. 5 kilograms of cheddar sounds great until you logistically have to deal with the consequence of like, well, how are we supposed to deal with all this cheese? Because we can't eat 5 kilograms of cheese within a week before it starts to mold. No one wants to deal with that. But it turns out if it's cheddar and other hard cheeses, you can freeze it. So we spent 15 minutes carving it into blocks like it's a fucking chunk of ice and freezing it. But there is a difference. And now you have no freezer space. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because it's all cheese. Mm-hmm. Explanation for people who are like, there's no difference. It's like, there is a difference. People are like, there's no difference. It's like, there is a difference. And it's science. And it's science. The science of cheese on toast. I can make that all one. The science of cheese on toast. Wow, okay, so I'm gonna take this. That was a lengthy one, but it was still probably quicker than having doing it all manually. So I'm gonna put in a thing here to be like, The Maillard reaction is literally why we have toast, because we bake bread and then we go, but what if we cooked it again? And it is the Maillard reaction. Oh, it froze again. Thank you. Still don't know why it does that. Refresh. And then it does it. Yeah, I'm gonna end in a minute. Okay. Let's watch this back. The Maillard reaction is literally why we have toast, because we bake bread and then we go, but what if we cooked it again? And it is the Maillard reaction. It causes the outside of the bread to, you know, toast and turn crispy, which is why it's like, oh, if you want toast, why not just have bread? It's like, well, bread does not take, plain untoasted bread does not taste the same as toasted bread. That is the same concept with cheese on toast, basically. A cheese on toast that has been grilled under the grill and has had the Maillard reaction does not taste the same as cheese that is just between two slices of bread. That is the difference. That's an actual explanation. There's an actual explanation for people who are like, there's no difference. It's like, there is a difference. And it's science. The science of cheese on toast. There we go. The science of cheese on toast. That'll be coming to shorts at some point. Oh my god. I did 10 clips today. That's like a record. I did 10 clips thanks to this captioner thing. That's astounding. I think these two I left because they were also going to be captioned. But look, these are all done now. Save this one, which needs a picture. At first I was like, oh, I should use the picture of, I should use the picture of the VR chat avatar that I don't like, but I think instead I'm going to use the one that's like a different version of it, but it's made by a different person, so we do like it. Because we don't like the Rex, because the person who made the Rex is a piece of shit, but then someone made their own Rex, and they're not a piece of shit. So we like that one. Yeah, I didn't know what to do with this one. Lizard. It's just me throwing my phone across the room. We don't love pieces of shits, but we do like Blue Moms. Oh, thank you. Yes. Do not support the original Rexuium if you're into VR chat. There's many alternatives now that are better and not made by homophobic transphobes. I personally recommend the Tosca Rex. It's very nice. But the Viwi also comes with a feather option now, and that is a very good alternative too. Support boopies. I support boopies. Yeah, this was the one where I was like, I want to put... At first I was going to put a picture of the Rex in here because I'm taking the piss, but I was like, nah, I don't want to put a picture of a thing I don't support in my video. Because I'm fucking sick of random furries that I don't know who they are coming in being like, ooh, you're cute. I'm like, fuck off! I'm 31! What's this one? Why is this one orange?
Don't forget the victim.
Oh, the screenshot. I can go grab that. Hang on. I can grab that now. Yeah, you got auto-modded. It's not allowed. That's literally what this conversation is about. Someone came in and tried to say it, And then chat was like, why did you blacklist the word? And I was like, because it gets on my fucking nerves. That's why I've blacklisted it. Right, I did it at the end of stream, did I? Shit, I've got to find where I did it now. I should have clipped it. Because now I'm sat here like, I don't remember when on the stream I did it. I thought I was going to do it at the end, but then I didn't, did I? I did it just, like, at a random point in the thing. Shit, I didn't think of that. Did I clip it? Let me check my clips. I might have clipped it. They just said what was in the video. They just said what was in the video. Oh, I can go off the chat, because Hope reminded me to take the screenshot, so I can go off the chat of Hope reminding me to take the screenshot. There it is. Got it. I rolled a 1, I rolled a 1. Fuck. Bye, Hope. Have a good day. Yes, hopefully we'll see you in Minecraft. Hopefully. Okay, file, save as, blank, Ace Attorney, screenshot. Alright, so what I need to do is we put this screenshot here. Oh, thank you for gifting us up to Mersh. Very kind. Thank you very much, sweetie. So I'm gonna crop this. It's technically the wrong character, but that's not the bit I need. So what I'm going to do is crop that bit out there. And we crop that bit there. No, we leave that. This is actually a lot more awkward than I thought it would be. It doesn't actually match up. And I know why. It's because the UI updated. Because the game had an update and now it has this autoplay button. The UI's different. And I'm probably just going to have to leave it and just hope that no one really looks all that hard, because screw it. I think that's quite what I'm after. Hi, hon.
Hello. What's up?
Did you get the stuff from the shop?
Yes.
Good. I suppose I can put that through tonight, and hopefully it'll work. Hopefully.
You are so easily amused.
Yeah, I am. Life's better that way.
What she needs is to see her boyfriend disappear into the ether screaming. What is for dinner?
What would you like for dinner? Chicken nuggets?
I can't say on stream, but
No,
I
I'm
would
aware.
like some dinner.
What food would you like for dinner? What food would you like for dinner? Unhelpful.
I've just had a crisp sandwich, so I'm like ready to go now.
I'm guessing you've not checked Discord.
There's a lot of things that have been coming through Discord.
So no. Sandra broke the server.
Oh yeah, I know
Server's
about
down.
that. No, I'll just put it back up.
Okay. I don't know if you want to do a world backup or not.
No. I'll leave it for now.
There you go. There you go.
The
Server's
victim
back up.
Was custom made.
Stop messing with my hands.
I think I'm having a stroke, sir.
See, you're laughing as well.
It's because I'm funny.
You are funny. Funny looking. Hey, all in there.
If you feed me now, I won't throw you out the house.
That doesn't quite match the cadence of the source material. Yeah, I gotta make this one green because it's done. Green! So many greens done today! Fantastic. That's like 11 clips. That's like a new record, I think. Dramatic improvement. Thank you again, Hope. Right. Look at this one! You'll love this one! Oh my god, look, you're looking at Spook. That's really cute.
Oh no.
Oh my god, look at them. They've got matching avatars. Oh my god.
I don't know what's more appropriate, your reaction or the fact that there's a Vaporeon in front of Stanji. Oh no,
God.
cursed information!
The Vaporeon. Thank you, Mirsh. Right, there you go. Apparently the server's back up. Don't break it again.
Yeah, if you break it again, I'm just leaving it down. Fuck you. If feed me now.
You've already made that joke.
Yeah, feed me. Lemon squeezy.
Mwah. I will go have a look then, even if it's probably just going to be chicken nuggets. Mwah. All right, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow, I think. I should be here tomorrow. I believe the stuff I'm doing shouldn't interfere with stream in the evening, so I'll see you then. Probably going to be playing Monster Simulator, because that's nice and relaxing. And, yeah, I'll see you around. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I told you to stop it.
Well, turn off the hands thing. Don't pull my knife. Got a knife?
Oh, he's actually pulling a knife on me, imagine. Domestic violence here, live on stream.
Got a knife?
He's actually got a knife. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I love you all. Bye. Ah!